posted on the corner. I'm posted on the corner.
You posted on the credit with Incognito and your good sis DJ Mrs. I got a real Atlanta legend in the building with me right now. Ralo, what's up, baby?
Hey, how you doing, DJ Mrs.?
How you feeling?
I'm good.
You looking blessed.
As I should.
Period. Skin clear. Come on now.
Yeah, that was supposed to do.
Album on the way. Welcome home. How you feeling?
I feel amazing. I feel free.
I know that's right. Why was it important for you to name it Welcome Home?
My fight was to name a hood hero,
Mm-hmm.
and the label was like, "Nah, we just think that you need to welcome yourself home." So I kind of like I'm a good team player, so I was just like, yeah. And then it's still like 10, 20 years from here, I want to be able to go back to it and be like, okay, that's when I came home.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So how has it been your experience being home? How has that experience been for you lately?
I mean, I can't even calculate how much God just been blessing me. How much money just come. Like I just wake up in the morning and it just be 40,000-50,000 coming. Like it just be like that. Like it just been coming, and I always invest all mine back into my community. So just being able to, utilize my platform to make the money to put back into the community. Because, I took a lot from the community, selling drugs and doing those type of things and causing mischief within the land. It just feels good to be able to fix the things that I've broken.
Come on now.
Right.
That's dope. So what are you working on outside of the album? I know you're in real estate, so tell us more about that.
I mean, I think that artists themselves, find a way of being a celebrity forever or whatnot. So, like, when they take that light off of you, some of these dudes don't know how to handle being in the dark. You smell me? So, like, me personally, I set up for a forever campaign so I could be straight forever. I can go spend money for the rest of my life with my dudes and stuff and, my artists and stuff. Like, I just be on that one. Like, I just set up, forever money. You smell me? And I've been blessed to get me a plaza. I've been blessed to get me some apartment complexes. I've been blessed to be able to project me 100 a month without the rap game. You smell me? And
that's right.
I can leave that for my kids, they kids, and kids. So, it's a blessing to be able to sow that seed for them and myself.
Come on now. It's giving you need to drop a self-help book. People know, like, this how you get your life right.
I mean, you could tell people. I tell people different things every day, and they just don't take that advice. You know what I'm saying? Like I get in verbal conversations and disagreements, and every day I be like telling people like, look, like I got a female companion, a friend that want to rent an apartment, and I'm like, just stay at one of my spots until you get your money up,
right.
and then you just go ahead and get your mortgage. You smell me? Now, for you, for example, you just came from Ohio or whatnot, and you can't respect but, getting a rental property. But those that been here 2-3 years, I think that we all should be looking forward to, getting at least a mortgage so you can leave your kids something, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody you love something, but we have to be cautious of what we put our time and money into.
Hello? I know that's right. What was the first record you recorded for Welcome Home?
I recorded most of these records in prison.
Really?
Just remember on my cell phone, but one of the records that stood out to me the most since, that's on the album was On Me featuring Anthony Hamilton. I love
Anthony Hamilton.
He just do
that's
something
that
in my
soul. You can feel the pain when he's singing.
Thing. So like even like coming up, looking at 106 and Park, he was an older dude then, and he older than us now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm a 90s baby. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I am too.
So him, he just relates to all ages to me. You smell me? So like, I don't think his music will ever get old, and it's just a blessing to be able to have a record with him, and being able to look at him on 106 and Park to now I was able to record
work together.
Exactly.
That is what's up. What else can your fans expect when they listen to this album?
I mean, I really don't speak on a lot of things, a lot of questions that's been asked.
You are very low key.
Yeah. So I really answered a lot of questions on my album.
Okay.
I really put a lot of things out there, and you know, there was a lot of eyebrows that was raised, and I can put them down now. You
Come on
smell me?
now. I know that's right. So how's the dating life? Let me get up in your business a little bit because I know the ladies love Ralo.
I
So
mean,
how is dating life for you?
dating is amazing. You know, my thing is, you know, I like commitment. You know what I'm saying? I like longevity. I don't like anything temporary. You smell me? Even if it was a side bitch or anything that go on with me, I just like to be able to have it forever if I possibly could. You
Okay.
smell me? And you know, dating been great for me.
I know that's right. So for the women that want to know what you look for in a woman.
I'm a clingy dude. You
Okay.
smell me? I'm very clingy.
Very much lovey, affectionate, things like that.
I like you know, I adore women going out to go get their own, but I respect the woman to know that, you know, it's a man's duty to be able to, you know, provide for their husband. I mean, provide for their wife. Clear that up.
Don't get it twisted, Bookie. Period.
It's a man's duty to, you know, provide for that woman and their kids and stuff like that, rather even if they're their stepkids or whatnot. So, like, I just think that, you know, women today is kind of getting, you know, men want the woman to be the provider and be submissive. So I be wanting, you know, the women to know that, like, you know, when Adam was created, Eve was created afterwards, and, you know, Eve was created to comfort Adam. You know what I mean? So, you know, don't forget that the woman is the comfortable person and the sacred person within a relationship. And, you know, I just don't believe in, you know, it being a even thing. I don't think a woman should ever go 50-50 on that thing. Unless they nigga in a fucked up situation where they trying to get right and
be there to help at least.
Exactly. You know, you fall back on your woman, but you know, I think that we all need to know that we all need each other, and it ain't never. We wasn't created to be one independent. So like, I know a lot of women be like, I'm independent. A lot of men be like, I'm self-made, and those different things. Ain't none of us self-made.
You
know
needed some help.
Everybody needs help. So like, that's like the dumbest shit you can hear. You know what I'm saying? I'm self-made. I don't need no nigga. I'm a boss. I'm this.
You needed a little help.
Yeah, shit, I got bosses. You see what I mean? I got people. It's always, no matter if I had $1 million to 10 million to 20 million, there was always somebody that I end up having to go get something from or whatnot. But, you know, I just want everybody to know, like, even not even just for the woman, but for the male as well, like, we need the women. You smell me? You know, we got to give them that respect, and we got to give that honesty to them. You know, just put the cards on the table and tell them this what it is and this what it ain't going to be, instead of misleading a person. I think misguidance is the worst thing that you can do to a human being.
For sure. Rest in peace to Young Dolph.
Young Dolph, that's my heart, that's my dog.
I'm already knowing.
Right.
So what was some advice that Dolph has given you that stuck with you throughout time?
When I was in prison, you know, we was talking on the phone one day for like 4 hours. And he told me, like, I got the drift from him that he was trying to, like, invest in me. You smell me? So I'm like, he been too goddamn big brotherish. You know? Like, what the hell going on here? Like, this nigga too supportive. So I went on asking him, I'm like, you trying to sign me or some shit like that?
Right.
And he said, look, Ralo, you need somebody to invest in your ass, man. You gonna need somebody to put that money behind your motherfucking ass, nigga.
Come on.
So I'm like, you know, I still be like, man, I'm gonna stay independent or whatnot. And I use those words, and when I, you know, Dolph died or whatnot, even though, you know, I think him and I would have, you know, done some business
Of
together.
course.
But however, you know, I went to 300, and you know what I'm saying? Those words stuck with me, like, you know, ain't nothing wrong with allowing somebody else to invest in you. You
Come
smell
on.
me?
That's what's up. You made your reality TV debut.
Right.
I seen you on Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
What made you want to get into that, especially with you being such a low-key person?
Right.
What made you want to put them folks in your business?
I think that, you know, being in prison on different yards, you know, shout out to all the dudes that's in FCIs and, you know, satellite lows and camps that are able to see this interview, that, you know, I did it for them. It's me, for they can have some kind of motivation that, you know, Ralo was just sitting right here on his yard with me. And
Now look at them on the TV.
And now we looking at them on TV. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to make them feel good. You know what I'm saying? Feel a little freedom.
Yeah.
Feel like, you know what I'm saying, they able to have access to all these different people that's on this show because they admire some of these women. You smell me? Some of these women is they crush. You know what I'm saying? So like, I wanted to do it for them. You smell me?
That's hard. I like that. And you showed us your property. So
Right.
It's like, ain't no drama.
Nah.
We only showing what's going on, the positivity.
Yeah, I'm one of the only people on there that don't have a storyline.
Ain't no drama.
I don't got a storyline.
Right. You your storyline.
Yeah, I'm just Ralo.
I know that's right. Yeah. If you could change anything about this industry, what would you change?
I think what I change about the industry is, people so caught up into, being something that we all have created of a myth, being so committed to whatever bullshit that going on in the industry, whether it's the street code or whether it's the, I fuck with him, so I ain't fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? I think that we need more spiritual grounds, and I think that we should, bring more, worshiping our Lord into it. You smell me? Because like a lot of us seem to forget about it. You know what I'm saying? And then we start to really worship the devil within this industry. You smell me? And I think that we need to enforce more, unity amongst each other.
Love and light toward each other. I agree with that. Do you have any other dreams that you want to accomplish out of everything that you already got going on?
I think my biggest dream would be to bring peace amongst my people. You smell me?
I love that.
I think that we, as people, start to just kick others down so they can stand up.
Misery love company.
Yeah, and I think that we need to meet in the middle of happiness and sadness. Like, we might not be the ultimate happy person on earth, but however, if you don't have that, you automatically revert all the way back to sad. Now, meet in the middle and be grateful, be appreciative. And I think that, I want to tell people how to find that peace.
No, for real.
And the peace ain't in the money. The peace ain't in the fame. The peace ain't in the selling of records. You know what I'm saying? Because every year you're going to have a new artist. You smell me? And, people want to be Michael Jackson for so long. You smell me? But we got to understand that Michael Jackson died too.
I feel that.
Right.
Your mind is very open, woke, and I can appreciate that. It's very refreshing. Do a lot of people tell you that?
I mean, not on Instagram, people just look at me like this drug dealer, hardcore killer, crazy man. You smell me? But you gotta think that thugs need love too. You smell me?
Ain't gotta grow. It's always room for growth.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, all times. But once you find that peace, you know what I'm saying, you find that tranquility, nobody can't take that from you.
How did you find your peace, and what advice do you have for some people that's looking for peace?
I mean, desires is what, fuck us up, because we have all these vain desires and these things these high aspirations that we try to reach, and then sometimes we reach and sometimes we don't. And that causes us to revert back to depression or sadness or jealousy or hate or envy and all those different things. So when my advice is, man, be grateful for what you got, be appreciative that you free. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't in jail. There's niggas that's in jail for the rest of their life, and I know people be like, well, I ain't doing no crime, man. Bro, you gotta be, show empathy for people. You smell me? Put yourself in other people's shoes and know that, just being free, being able to ride a bike, being able to swim.
A lot of people take it for granted.
Take it for granted.
So now that you got your peace, how do you go about protecting it?
I go by protecting it by, avoiding all negativity. You smell me? If I hear some bullshit or some sucker shit, I automatically act like I don't see it.
Come off.
You smell me? But, I pay attention. I'm going to handle my business. I'm going to defend the village or whatnot. But, all that sucker shit, I act like I don't even see it. If I see it, I press block on my page.
It's that easy.
I just press block.
It's that easy.
So you can imagine how long my block list is.
It probably... Because people be saying some
bullshit online for sure.
You say some bullshit on my phone or you say something
You
on
getting
my-
blocked.
I just block it.
Are you blocking either way? IG, social, personal.
I block my mama. She says bullshit.
You know what?
Oh,
I ain't trying to hear that today.
You gotta protect that. You
Yeah.
gotta protect your energy at all costs because you know even your kids and your mama, or your closest family member, they'll fuck you up in the head with that. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be doing all you possibly could, and you know that don't be enough for them. You smell me? Even if like I bought my mama several businesses, and my mama staying at $800,000 house that I bought, and she'll still say you don't do that for me. You smell me? So like. Blocked. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. Okay. I'm gonna still pay the mortgage. But,
Right.
But I don't
want to hear that right
I
now.
don't need, you know what I'm saying? You gotta protect that shit at all costs. Like if you got a negative nigga around you, a negative bitch that's always
Get them
sad,
gone.
just get away from them because that shit
Block your blessings.
You don't understand.
That block your blessings. Because I know we all done. You probably done been in a situation. As soon as you got that girl up out of there, everything start flowing, more money start flowing your way and things like that. That's the truth, for sure. If you could go back in time and talk to your younger self, what advice would you have for yourself?
That selling dope ain't the only way. You smell me? Like a lot of us is smarter than the average billionaire. You smell me? Like, and we as black people, we just don't leave them type of inheritance for our kids to start from. You smell me? Like a lot of these people is just gifted to have a good foundation to build from. You smell me? And a lot of us did it. So I tell my younger self, like I used to look at the Disney Channel when I was younger. I never liked the Cartoon Network. Channel 64.
I was a Disney kid too.
Channel 64.
Yep.
So,
Ours was 64 too.
Oh,
In
yeah.
Ohio, yep.
Yeah, 72 BET and 66 AMC. Them my 3 channels. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, it was just a post like, do y'all remember what channels everything on? Nickelodeon was 65, Disney was 64, BET was 46.
Right. Yeah. So like, I used to look at the Disney Channel and see the kids with, houses and rooms and tree houses and grass and nice grass and shit. I used to think that shit was fake.
For real.
I wish I can go tell myself that shit real.
It's
That
real.
some
You can
people
detain
living
that for
like
yourself.
that. You smell me? Like, I didn't even think that shit was like done because living in the bluff, we all had shotgun houses on our block, 1 bedroom houses, and my mom might have 5 kids in that motherfucker, and we all sleeping in one room. So like, I used to be fascinated about that shit. Like, look, like it was like seeing a genie type shit. Like,
Yeah.
but growing up and now I was able to provide that same shit for my kids and stuff. It's a blessing.
I know that's right. What's some advice that you want to give to the youth?
I mean, it's hard to give advice to the youth. I think we need advice for ourselves because
Come on with it.
we in control of that. You smell me? So like, I think that we have to be able to, lead these people in the right direction. Because like, I used to sell dope just go buy a pair of Jordans. You smell me? And if we can provide some kind of job for them to be able to go do that after school or something like that, then, we can prohibit those things that we ran into. You smell me? Because I met some good people that was raised in a good way. Although you see all these pussy-ass rappers that was raised in the right way.
And talking some other shit.
Drill. You smell me? Like, that's some bitch-ass shit, of course. But, my advice is to us, you smell me? Because we responsible. And, I bet that we start trying to come together before, because it gonna be, I see a bad thing happening. Like, I see so many wars coming, and it's up to us to stop them. You smell me?
Talk about it. I feel that. So what I like to do when we have artists is I like to give flowers so they can smell them while they're here. You can't smell them when you're gone.
Right.
So I would definitely want to give you your flowers about getting out and not reverting back to old ways, educating yourself, keeping your mind open, keeping your peace, trying to save your community, opening up in businesses and homes for your people. I just want to give you your flowers on that. And keep going. Don't ever, and I know you're not, but don't ever let nothing stop or stand in your way because we appreciate you for being a breath of fresh air.
Thank you. I appreciate that too.
Period. Thank you, Ralo, for coming. Welcome home. It's on the way on all digital streaming platforms. Pooh, you posted on the corner.
posted on the corner, on the corner, on the corner, on the corner.